What's up everyone? I hope you're all doing well. In our last update, if you remember, Bitcoin was right there. And what we wanted to see was a break below $60,000 and then a reversal to the upside. If you go back to our last update, this is exactly what I said. And as you can see, we got the drop, Bitcoin bottom at $58,000 and then got a bounce to above $62,000. And as I said, I was not interested in longing the drop because I didn't want to catch a falling knife. What I wanted to see was a bounce, a retracement for a potential long opportunity, and that's exactly what I did, as you can see right there. Yesterday I shared on the Discord that on this drop I was finally interested in longs. Why? Because we got a big drop, a huge increase in volume, which at this point I hope that most of you know what this means, and also I wanted to see a break below $60,000. So we got the move, we got the imbalances. I wanted to see the psychological level broken. Let's go back to the charts, and that's what happened. We got the bottom at $59,900. I saw the small bounce, decided to enter a long position, and that's where I'm sitting at right now. So, overall, what's happening in this range and what can you expect next on the charts? Well, in my opinion, what's happening here is actually very simple. We have an important resistance area that I shared before it got hit. So that's not hindsight analysis, that's not what we do. If we go back to the Discord, right after we got the bounce at $58,000, which was right there, as you can see, I was interested in this resistance area, and the next one comes in at $64,000, which I'll talk about in a bit. But the first one, again, as you can see, was between $62,000 and $62,400. And that's why I opened a quick long position and then exited right before the resistance area. And then what I wanted to see was a drop back down towards $62,000. So again, if you go back to the charts, as you can see, this ended up being a very strong resistance. It got rejected once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, and 6 times. So a massive resistance. You got the drop back below $60,000, and I just explained the logic behind this trade. If I add volume, we have the imbalances on the 1 hour chart, as you can see right there. So, what can you expect next on the charts? Well, in my opinion, it's very simple. We don't need to overcomplicate it. Above us, we have one very important resistance that I shared in the previous update, which was, if you remember, TradingView is lagging again. I have to refresh. So if you remember, it was the value area low of the entire range, which comes in at about $63,500. And right above it, we have imbalances and a bearish order block. So if Bitcoin is able to come up and reclaim this level, in my opinion, this becomes a very likely long-term bottom. However, if Bitcoin comes up and rejects this area, personally, I would expect a break back below $60,000. So above us right now, I'm just focused on this area between $64,000, actually between $63,600 and $64,000. And then below us, I know that I've already opened a long position, but if Bitcoin drops lower, I would be looking at the imbalance right there. So personally, I would mark this level on my chart around $59,600. So if Bitcoin comes back down and stops me out, personally, I will be interested in another long position for a potential reversal to the upside. However, as I said on the Discord, I am aware of the fact that this is a potential bottom because the imbalances got recovered very quickly. As I said right here, bottom might be in because the imbalances got recovered very nicely. But again, as I said, we could still get lower prices. We have an interesting area at $59,600 because we have imbalances. And also we have, if I go on the CME chart, we have a CME gap, as you can see right there, that also ends at $59,600. So that was mainly it for this update. Honestly, as I said, it's very simple. We don't need to overcomplicate it, and we never do. We waited for this drop, for the imbalances, and we entered a long position. If Bitcoin drops lower, we have this very interesting area in my opinion, and if Bitcoin moves higher, and is able to break above $62,000, then personally I will be focused on $64,000, which will be the most important area by far. If Bitcoin is able to break above it, I would expect a very strong move higher. However, if Bitcoin is not able to break this area, personally, as I said, I would expect a break back below $58,000. So that was mainly it for this update. As usual, if I talked about some stuff that you did not understand, like imbalances, value areas, and order blocks, this is what we explained inside of our courses, with new courses coming out very soon, like the Fibonacci, patterns, and Elliott waves, and we have many more courses. And if you want to join our Discord, you're more than welcome. The server is free and the link will be down in the comment sections. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Remember, keep the chart simple. You long when it drops and you open shorts when it goes up. You don't long right there and you don't short right there. When price goes down, focus on longs, and when price is going up, focus on shorts. With this in mind, see you guys in the next update, and as usual, if you have any questions, I'm available inside the Discord.